Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more of the thick of it. Hopefully you guys having a fantastic day. Alright, last episode looks like their job was saved, or their department was saved, I should say. I don't know for sure about oh boy. I don't know if his job is safe because he wasn't sure. Or he didn't seem like he was sure because he was making jokes at the end when that phone call was coming in. What did he say? Clacking the prime minister's wife in the head or something? I forgot what word he used, but he's talking about shooting her. And then he said meet with some farmers or something. Unless that phone call was an indication that he still has his job. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But I know they're getting moved out of their building. And it looks like the guy who was going around trying to adjust funds and all that kind of stuff, I think he ends up with their building. I think that's how that goes. After Malcolm works some magic out, ran a bunch of rumors and all that kind of stuff, saying they need to rein him in and everything. Unless I just misheard some stuff and wasn't paying close enough attention. But I think I was paying close enough attention to what was going on. So I think he has their building. They're getting shifted out. It's up in the air if he still has his job or not. Unless, as I said, the phone call was an indicator that he does have his job. And maybe, just maybe, Terri will be back now. Because what's her name was, at the end of the episode, she was still in the meeting. And they said they have a new department. And I know you made the joke about it being SAC. That's an acronym. But I can't remember what the department is called. Like Social Affairs. Unless that means that she's permanently over the position now. And Terri's going to get placed somewhere else. Now that all this realignment happened. Yeah, because she was off on leave while everything happened. So does it mean that Robin girl's going to be permanently placed? It seems like something that will happen. Just with everything that's been going on so far. That she'll get like jacked over because of all this while she'll take care of her dad before he passed away. Not her dad passed away. But yeah, man, I'm talking long enough. Let's just go ahead and jump into the episode and we'll talk about it more at the end.
Can I cancel the subscription? Actually, he's dead. I've got to go.
No,
Can I take it that it's cancelled? Thank
I'm the
you.
Minister of fucking Social Affairs. Hugh Abbott.
Problems?
Terri, could you explain to these people that I'm the reason why they're here?
So sorry about
That's
that.
all right. Oh, amazing.
All right, so
place.
she's good.
back.
She didn't
Thank
get
you.
moved,
Welcome
like-
back to you too. It's ironic, isn't it? We're both back on the same
Welcome.
day. Although obviously your reasons for being away were rather more important than mine. It was just a frivolous holiday.
no, I mean-
It was fantastic though.
Yes,
Italy, you can't go wrong with Italy. But how are you?
Really upset, actually, and sad about it.
Oh, your father had died.
Because my father had died.
Yeah. Anyway,
This dude.
should we
We're upstairs.
get a bit of a wiggle on? Yes. So, it's like a sort of governing mall.
There's actually quite a few problems here. The email system isn't working.
Oh,
And then the intelligent ventilation.
intelligent ventilation.
Yeah, at the moment, what we've got is a wind tunnel up in the asylum directorate.
Yeah.
Hard
Don't
to
let
say.
any of those out as diary stories.
This is us.
Right. A bit too light and airy for my liking. Oh, and these are awful. Do we have to have those? They look like Alicia's Barbie furniture. Poor
You
Keith.
should have had a discussion with me about it.
Malcolm must fucking love this place. 4 ministers in one building. It's his dream, a one-stop bullock shop.
Trouble is, we're going to be getting some of that in about an hour.
That's what I was going to say. Like, you might be next.
I don't know which is worse, watching him slowly rumble towards you like prostate cancer, or him appearing suddenly out of nowhere like a severe stroke.
And her
How's
dad.
your sister coping?
So, Hugh, this new word, citizenship,
This is
the PM
goofy,
actually
isn't it?
outline what it entails.
Well, to be honest, I think he was making the reshuffle up as he went along. And I think we were very lucky that citizenship was the first word that sprang to mind. Otherwise, we could be the Department for Social Affairs and Woodland Folk.
See, the problem is, though, Hugh, that there's been a bit of a rush with you not in place. You know, every department trying to unload all the stuff that they didn't want. But it's been like somebody driving a lorry down Whitehall shouting, bring out your shit, and they have, and it's ended up at our door.
So what are we getting?
Citizenship basically involves cutting pensions to the Gurkhas, rejigging the protocols for a rabies outbreak, some crap from health about long-term care for the elderly that neither they nor we have any real idea about.
And everything to do with the Isle of Man.
There's some crap.
Just what I fucking need.
And
5
important.
new ways to lose my job.
Sort of policies, new bicycles for special constables, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Making special needs kids clean up graffiti.
Yeah, that's just very mean.
Well, yes. Not, of course, as mean as making them spell graffiti. That genuinely is very mean.
I'll go and have a word with Malcolm.
OK.
He's out of control.
You just took a shit with your clothes on, Ollie.
Well, why? What?
Glenn's boy, Peter, he went to a special needs school. Okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, played yourself.
Glenn's had sex.
God, you know, such a prick. There's more to life, you know, than drinks parties at the Foreign Office and having Nick Robinson's mobile number in your fucking BlackBerry.
All right, fine. Sorry, Hugh. I feel for the guy. I had a girlfriend with special needs once, so I know. Luckily, I was able to fulfil them.
Oh, God, you're such a lookout.
Haircut?
Chemo. Nope. So, did you enjoy the show? You were magnificent, darling.
Yeah, should I phone Keith so that I can get his team to watch you bollock me now?
No. Have I got my bollocking face on?
Well,
No. This is my bollocking face.
ooh, crikey, yes. Thanks for the pop plant, by the way.
What did I send her?
As an office warming present.
Christ, she's a great PA, isn't she, Sam?
Yeah.
And she always remembers the little people.
So when you're breaking your back, nobody can hear you screaming?
Well, that is the kind of attention to
dark.
detail that you get in a PFI building.
Hey! Get back to work, all you!
Right, I'm off to number 10 for
Oh,
this
no.
cabinet summit with PM and Wonky Run from Education. Try and swing this special news bill around. Now, if it drags on, can you phone my home number
heard
and
that?
tell Kate? Because she doesn't watch rolling news because she's a normal human being.
Yes, Massa has a good sleep.
Can I just say something? That manner is really irritating.
No.
Oh, slow down. What's going on?
I've just had a phone call from a man. He's got a child. He lives in Reigate.
Yes, Vanessa.
His child. She is called Glenn, after
Right.
Glenn Close. And her surname is Cullen. She's Glenn Cullen. And this morning, apparently, in the email tray, she got a note, and it used these words: Christ and cunt. And apparently I sent it.
We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise you. I've got to go off to number 10, but I absolutely give you my word. All
Good.
right? Great.
It is in there. Look.
Phew.
Well, I would.
This is
I didn't
different.
get any email about Roy Smedley. Was it funny?
Kind of. It was a bit sweary.
Actually, Hugh, I think I might have an idea.
Just tell me, truthfully, did you send that email?
Bro,
No, I
really?
didn't. And you know I didn't.
He's trying his best to cover for himself.
What? I'm sorry.
She has security
You're
pool footage.
inferring that-
Implying.
You're implying that it was me who...
Security pool footage.
Hugh. I saw you do it.
Like this.
It was for Glenn, for our Glenn, and you know, to amuse him when that prick man was in his office. And I just typed in the wrong address. It was a genuine mistake.
Didn't really see you. I was bluffing.
You've got. I need you to.
What, to lie?
I think it was Derrida who said there is no such thing as actual empirical truth.
I'll
but
tell you
only
what
rather-
Derrida said. He said, go fuck your face,
You
Abbott.
see, you need to mind your language. It just will keep getting you into trouble.
I didn't get out of the fucking room.
Excuse me. Now, to
He really
meat
pissed her off.
of the committee's interest. You've made quite a U-turn on SEN schools, have you not, Minister?
You quite get it, Malcolm. My life is in tatters. Nobody will speak to me at my daughter's school. Why should I lie for you?
Because it's your job to make him look good. What kind of a PR person are you, anyway, huh? I mean, look, are you going to... Hey. Are you going to take a bad story and you make it worse? You say, oh, hi there, everyone. I know this looks bad, but, you know, wait till you hear this. It was actually the Minister for Social Affairs and Citizenship who called a small child a cunt. So there you are. It really is very much worse than we thought. If you were to go out there and tell the
Yeah, I
truth,
guess, yeah.
it would be morally repugnant, because what you would be doing is you'd be condemning a guy who's doing his fucking best to try and make things better. You'd be condemning him to the scrap heap,
Right.
right? Okay?
Yes.
Good girl.
Yes.
Okay, will you get Robin? She'll help you over. Robin.
Excuse me, but I really can't be fielding calls right now. I have got a lot of lines to learn. It's Claire Ballantyne's office.
What?
They want departmental diaries from the last 12 weeks.
Shit. She's onto us. She must be. Why else would
Have
she?
you got the diaries?
Yes, in a sense. Ollie might be doing something with the diaries that I don't officially know about because he hasn't told me.
Right, look, well, you better get him to undo what you don't know he's doing.
Well, I can't. I don't know he's doing it.
Hugh, go and get Ollie and Glenn in here.
Okay.
This is really serious.
Yes, I know.
You have lied to a select committee.
No, I told you that.
Well, that's like lying to the House.
But that's what I said.
Yeah, but they're on to you.
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
Malcolm.
What?
Do you think this is too bright?
It's too bright.
Can you please, Robin, go down to the Sketchley concession and get my grey suit now?
Do I look 10? I mean, do I look like I'm on some
Please,
bloody...
please, just do it. Get the suit.
Can I have the money, please?
Don't you get paid?
Dang.
You got the diaries?
Yes. I don't know.
We've not shredded anything.
No,
We've started shredding some of the preliminary
I
papers.
don't want to hear this.
You take your fingers out your fucking ears. You're going to go to the select committee tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to apologise to them.
I'll tell them I forgot. They can't have me for forgetting, can you? Forgetting is an involuntary thing. It's like farting. You can't do it on purpose.
Blank.
This is falling apart.
What?
Malcolm, I thought you meant to be dealing with me.
Listen, the worst that can happen to you is you'll lose your job.
I'm going to lose my reputation.
Just grow up, Terry.
You should be the one who's doing the growing up.
I am a fucking grown-up, thank you.
You could have fooled me, you.
Glenn's son could have fooled you. No offence, Glenn. I'm sorry.
Will you two get your paper trail sorted out? Get your story sorted out.
Like Glenn's son who brought us to this.
Swearing, okay? I'm really sorry. You won't hear any more
So
swearing
bogus.
from us. You massive gay shit!
Damn.
Fuck off! Right.
Oh, no.
How are you doing in sorting out whether or not he lied or not? You doing okay?
Pretty well, yeah.
Is that a lie?
Yeah.
That is not fucking funny, you retard. I'm sorry about that, Glenn. The situation just...
Here she comes. Yeah. What? Do you remember when I came down to see Peter's concert at
I
his
thought she was
school?
going to come clean.
His face, the pride he had when he played, his face etched in my memory. Yeah? Yeah, fucking unbearable. That's why I needed Malcolm's expert to try and wipe it from my mind. It hasn't really worked, though.
Oh, Hugh, mate, look, don't panic. Just, you'll manage. Just do what you have to do.
Right.
Whatever you have to do, do it.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you don't get sweat on your upper lip. Makes you look guilty.
What am I supposed to do?
I've no idea. But if you sweat, it makes your face look like spam.
It has come to the committee's notice that
This is what
you
folk
did
be
not
sweat.
see just one special advisor, as you told us in your previous appearance, but two. Why did you omit to mention that fact?
Yes, I apologise unreservedly for that oversight. I forgot.
Are you forgetful generally?
Well, it's hard to know how forgetful one is, because you'd have to remember all the things that you'd remembered and all the things that you'd forgotten in order to compare the two. And how could I remember what I've forgotten? Because I've forgotten it by definition. But I'm pretty good on the whole. I don't, if I see a picture of the Queen, I can put a name to a face. And if I see a movie, I don't sit there going, oh, who's that one? Is that the cop or is that the pirate?
So you just accidentally told a slight untruth.
My statement was unintentionally not a truthful statement. I slightly misled the
Completely
committee.
misled.
Well, I misled the committee, and I've apologised for that. A son, his name is Peter, and
Yeah,
he
do not
has
bring my
special
son to this.
educational needs. Glenn obviously wouldn't say anything about it. He's far too professional. But I had
he
the
wants to
privilege
choke him.
of going down with Glenn to Peter's SEN school and watched Peter playing the trombone in the school orchestra. It wasn't very good.
You
Struggled manfully, and
He wants to
Glenn
beat
leaned
his
over to
ass.
me and he said, if only this was a super school.
He didn't say that.
Inclusion is not an illusion. And I think that tipped the balance for me. It's a personal thing.
But say something.
Well, what is to say? Do you know, I just can't believe you did that.
Well, you were the one who said do what you have to do.
Yes, I know. I understand that. And I know nothing is sacred, but I didn't mean for you to do that.
Well, if you didn't mean it, then why were you misleading?
Oh, don't give me that bollocks.
Look, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry.
Do you know, I wish I'd kept Peter's trombone, because if I had, I'd shove it up your arse right now. Why then first?
Listen, you're the best senior advisor anybody could want, and come on, you were my best pal.
Okay.
So, am I?
Not gonna forgive you that easy, man.
Hello. You all right? Very strong performance, by the way. The apology.
Oh, well, so you think you can get around me with compliments now, do you?
I understand. I'm not your favourite chocolate in the box just at the moment, but I just wanted to say I appreciate
everybody
everything, and whatever happens, I will fight for you, irrespective of what you did.
What I did? Oh, I didn't do it, Hugh. Do you remember? No, you
on,
sent
man.
the email.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Forgot?
No, not forgot. I can't get anything right just at the moment. I'm going to shut my mouth and go away.
Hugh, go to the gents, please.
Listen.
Go. Look at the man who's standing in front of you in the mirror and say, can I live with him? Can I?
You're
I
in
don't
there.
know what else can go wrong now, unless the flexible energy system sets fire to my office and then puts it out by squirting liquefied human shit through the ceiling sprinklers.
Malcolm's coming this way.
Oh, God.
Hey, Hugh, check it out.
Yeah.
Malcolm Tucker is leaving the building.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, listen, I just wanted to say, well done, you slippery fuck. You should just be able to weasel your way out of this when it comes out smelling like a Perfume's trollop.
Thank you.
No problem. Hey, I'm gonna have a swear box installed on Monday, by the way.
What?
Fucking joking, you twat.
Right.
I'm in turbo.
Yeah.
Laters.
Yeah.
Oi.
I guess at least things ended well with him and Malcolm, man. I guess you can't have it both ways, man. Either Malcolm's mad at you and things are good with the people you work with, or things are good with the people you work with and Malcolm's mad at you. You can't like have them both, man. But he definitely got everybody he works with pissed at him. Except for Ollie doesn't seem to be pissed at him. Ollie just was being like a bit of a, I guess, extra dickish in this one. He was just pissed everybody off and the jokes weren't stopping the whole time. He just was making jokes about old boy's what do you call, mentally handicapped son, making jokes about, just making jokes about Terri picking on her and stuff when she was clearly in distress and like frustrated. It was nonstop. Even when Malcolm walked in, he made a joke about his haircut. He just was, I don't know, in rare form. It just was nonstop the entire time. And even did I say Robin or Terri? Did I say Terri? I don't know, whatever. And even Robin was really irritated in this episode as well. I get it because Terry's back and she's doing all the grunt work. But I'm like, you kind of like mess up all the primary stuff when it came to scheduling meetings and all that stuff and pushing things back and doing kind of like what they want. And I guess you need to be able to get to know the team you're working with in order to learn like the flow and the things they like, and they have to give her time to do that. But I don't know. I think in most things people don't want to do that. So I guess they don't want to keep on dealing with the mistakes somebody's making and let them learn from those mistakes in order to get it right, because it's at the cost of their time. You know, like old boy didn't want to do any of those meetings and stuff yet, and he's seeing other people getting their stuff pushed back when he was stuck doing when he wanted to get out because he had something to do, but he was stuck doing lunch and stuff with them doing, I forgot, was the construction site or the warehouse, whatever it was. All those things they were stuck doing because of her like doing the scheduling stuff and her not really like, taking a hint and stuff. So yeah, I definitely get it when it comes to that. She was really frustrated. That yes, a massa thing, that old slave thing was just fantastic. It sucks that Terri interrupted it right away as soon as she was getting into it. Yes, a massa, I'm gonna write down the stuff for you. That was good stuff, and Terri interrupted it right away and went into that full panic about the email thing, which I get. But you know that was gonna go sideways as soon as he sent it. I'm like, there's no way this is gonna turn out good. You're already making a bad choice by doing this. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's not gonna end well. And yeah, it didn't end well. Nothing ever ends well for that dude. He does so much dinky stuff all the freaking time, man. There are so many fires to put out in this episode. So many 911s. Terri says she can't even go to everybody to school. Is like mad at everybody. No, all her colleagues are mad at her. All that stuff. It seems like it'd have been, I don't know. I guess because she said she's been in PR and she's never had to be in front of the camera and all that kind of stuff. But because, I don't know, maybe Terri isn't as important. Maybe because Malcolm did mention that she kind of irritates him or something like that. Maybe that's why she had to take the fall from it, and it was her computer, so it'd be more believable. But it just seemed like Ollie should have did it. You know? And maybe it should have been like Ollie should have took the fall for it. Because it seemed like he would bounce back faster. Like he could have been like, yeah, I meant to send the joke to somebody else instead of to her. It was a dumb thing to do, yada, yada, yada. But maybe it's just because it's her, and Malcolm didn't want to overthink the situation because he was putting out too many fires already. So he just made her go through with it. I didn't think she was going to go through with the entire thing. Especially after she just lost her dad and all that stuff, you know? And I thought that'd be a part of the statement. Like, I lost my father and there was a poor, you know, they kind of played the sympathy thing. Why can't I say sympathy? That card, but they didn't even let her play that card. He brought it up in the meeting, but yeah. I like how he was kind of like lifting up out of his chair when he was bringing up his son at the meeting. Like, like you gotta choke the shit out of him. What is he doing? He put up a lot. Them constantly using words like retard and all that stuff and bringing his son up in the argument and all that stuff. And he just see like, hey, no offense, none taken and all that kind of stuff. And until he brought his son up in that situation. Like, man, yeah, that was too far. Man, he's very insensitive. He doesn't know when to stop. But yeah, man, this is good stuff with a bunch of goofballs. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.